Hello and welcome to the Feminine Millionaire Show. I'm your host, Polly Alexander. I'm a success coach, healer, creative and future millionaire. If creating money and success in a spiritual and feminine and joyful way is your goal, this show is for you. Let's all rise together. Hello and welcome to this week's episode. Oh my gosh, I love talking about imagery and personal branding. So I'm excited to dive into what I'm doing behind the scenes right now. So if you've been following me a while, you will know at the start of the year I did an intuitive vision board. So I literally flicked through magazines and pulled out images that just spoke to me. And this was coming from my heart and my spirit, not from my head. I wasn't looking for images that matched my goals or images of specific things. I was just following my intuition as to what colours, shapes, words, images I was drawn to. I then put those onto a board and I started to tune into, what's this energy that's coming through me? What am I being attracted to right now? Who am I being called to be? What kind of experience am I being called to have in this world? And even, who am I now? For women, it's so common to lose touch with who you are, especially if you've been in a high-powered career in corporate, or you have taken a career break to have children, or you're just coming out of the little children phase. You can easily lose touch with who you are, what your style is, what you want to express into the world, and who you are now. Because it changes throughout our lifetime. So my feelings that came from this board I created expanded into desire. And I felt this rising up inside me for a brand refresh and a new website. I felt this desire inside me to birth the next level version of me. And I gave myself permission to follow those desires. This is really, really important. I didn't make it about how much it was going to cost. I didn't try and justify it. And I didn't make it something that had to generate a return. I was keeping my mind and my head out of it, and I was following my heart and my desires. I allowed my desires to lead. And I really felt into, it would be so delicious to create a new brand. And I don't need to, and I don't have to. But I desire to. See the difference there? It's a subtle but very significant difference. It wasn't coming from a place of need. It was coming from a place of desire. There was a designer I'd been following for a very long time. I actually did a session with her where she was my client 5-6 years ago, and I've always loved her work, so I approached her and I said yes. And then, as many things happen in my life, what was a small idea soon morphs into a huge project. And so it turned into this beautiful creative project. She explained to me that in order to do a new website, the first step to take was to commission new photos. And so began the planning of the photo shoot. And in fact, when you listen to this episode, I'll either be on the photo shoot itself or just finished. And then the photo shoot led me to thinking about what kind of location represents who I am now and who I want to be. It led to, how do I want my hair to be? What do I want to wear in the shoot? And then it led to a wardrobe refresh. It just became this incredible creative project with so much fun and so much aliveness and so much energy in it. And it's really important that you understand that creative energy is life force energy. And so when you make the decision to commit to a rebrand, commit to some new imagery in your business, it brings life to your business and your work and your brand. But it also does something else really important. It changes how you perceive yourself. One of the biggest journeys the women in my Thrive Beautifully mastermind go through in the year they're in the mastermind is a change in perception about themselves. They shift themselves and their identity and how they see themselves and their place in the world and what they're capable of and worthy of. And I am witness to this beautiful up level. Sometimes it's subtle, sometimes it's overt, but this deep-seated shift in their self-perception and identity. So one of my clients, Polly, booked a dream shoot in Venice. It coincided with her wedding anniversary, and she commissioned these glorious images in Venice, which they shot early in the morning in a beautiful long green velvet dress. They are just glorious. She has these images of a once-in-a-lifetime experience, but also she valued herself enough to invest in this. Now, since then, since she came back, she's actually called in being featured on 2 different magazine covers. Now, you tell me that's a coincidence? I think not. As she valued herself more and elevated her energy through commissioning these new images, the universe responded in kind and elevated how it saw her and offered her new up-leveled opportunities for being seen in the world. Jess embraced her post-baby return to work with investing in a new image, starting with a new photo shoot and soon a new brand. And she shared how the process of going shopping for clothes for the shoot literally brought in this whole new wave of energy and positivity and new and fresh feelings about herself. And she literally glows in the pictures. And those pictures are going to be so magnetic to the people that are here to work with her. So I've witnessed this beautiful up level when a woman says yes to investing in her image, when a woman says yes to investing in new photos for her business, when a woman says yes to commissioning a new brand that's really representative of who she is and what she's bringing to the world. Images have an energetic frequency to them, which gives your marketing a new frequency. We are in this age of social media. This is our primary channel of marketing. And so your images come first. Your images are what stop people in their tracks. Your images are what help people feel you. They have a vibration in them. So I'm going to invite you into 3 questions today to ask yourself and feel into, do I have the desire to up level in this way? Is this present within me? So the first question is, what is the next level version of me seeking to express? The second question is, who am I now? And who do I desire to become? And the third question is, what do I want my brand to convey to others? What is that message that's within you, bubbling through, that you really want to express and share with the world? This is part of what you are here to gift the world. It's part of your mission. It's part of your purpose. So I invite you into embracing this area of your life. I hope today's episode has inspired you. And I've got to share something else really exciting, hot off the press. I haven't had enrollment open to my Thrive Beautifully Mastermind since end of last summer. I've been closing the doors, we've been diving deep, doing incredible transformational work, huge up levels for the women in the mastermind. And I've been working behind the scenes as well to make it the best container I can for you. And the doors are now open for a limited time only. So you can go to thrivebeautifully.com to find out more and explore the possibilities of claiming this level of support for yourself. In my Thrive Beautifully Mastermind, I help women to scale their businesses and create more abundance through overcoming their mindset and money blocks and through business coaching and mentoring. There have been some phenomenal successes in the mastermind, including 5 times her income in a year, including selling high-level programs as a healer for the first time, including hitting consistent 5-figure months, big pivots, big reinventions, and lots of new identities being birthed. So I invite you to go to thrivebeautifully.com, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Have a beautiful week filled with connection to your desires. Goodbye for now.